Hi everyone, this is Prakash. Today I want to talk about something very simple but very powerful. As developers, we write a lot of code every day, right? Like controllers, service layers, repositories, configurations, many lot of config and manual interventions. What if we could describe what we want and AI generates the structure of us? Yeah. Today I'm going to show how I use Codex to speed up backend development. Okay, so what is Codex in first place? Codex is like agent. Okay, so this is how it looks like. We can directly download from the website. It's from ChatGPT. So right now it's from OpenAI. So right now I installed version 26.2.1.7. So any right now it is available for Mac. So as of now recording, it is available with version for Mac version, for Mac 26 version. Yeah. So according to my exploration, Codex is an AI agent or also Codex is an AI coding assistant. It understands natural language. That means instead of writing code line by line, I can describe my requirements in very simple English. For example, create a Spring Boot project with CRUD APIs. So if I give this right, it will understand the project structure, what is this layer architecture, dependencies, database configurations. That's powerful, right? Also, the important thing is Codex doesn't replace developers. Highly, I want to highlight. It helps us move faster. When we deliver one piece of code, we can deliver 10 pieces of code. Our productivity is increasing into 10x. I could say, just want to say with a number, but it's real. I am not by experiencing doing some hands-on. I'm just coming with this thought at the moment. But still, but even though it's do right as a developers or as a engineers, we should still design the architecture. We only going to review the code. We only going to test properly. We only ensure the quality. End of the day, AI is not the end users, right? It's the customer like human like us only going to use this. So we are the human interface to validate all the activities which is being developed. So our presence is really mandatory. Otherwise, right, it will end up in messy code and messy requirement. It will end up in lot of con- cost consumption. Yeah, and also this AI helps with very speed. Also, it will provide lot of out of the box features. Okay, why this matters, right? For example, earlier creating a small backend project we will take maybe 40 maybe 45 minutes to 1 hour. But with Codex, I can generate the base structure in minutes. Instead of spending time on boilerplate code, I can focus on business logic, performance, security, design decisions. That's the real value of an engineer at the moment of according to 2026, right? So we don't need to worry about the syntax, all those things. We only focus on these four mentioned key things, which is business logic, performance, security, design choices. Here I gonna show a simple demo. So I just going to create a simple Spring Boot expense tracker, right? So for that I just going to give this prompt, okay? So here I'm simply giving create a simple Spring Boot expense tracker API. Okay, this is the high level English I'm giving, yeah. And my requirements would be here I'm very specific about what I exactly want. Yeah. So it should want to, I need to give the expense entity. Okay. Expense entity. Entity is a class where it has what is the expense ID, what is the title, what is the expense amount, and what is the date it transacted. So these things I need. Also CRUD REST APIs, meaning create, read, update, delete. So it will get generate APIs for this particular use case, right? And I want to use H2 database, which is an in-memory database. I no need to install any particular database specifically in my machine. It is a in-memory database comes from the out of the box. Yeah, and also I want it as a Maven project so that I can build, ship, and do all the movement from the different version of operating systems, and I need a layered architecture, right? Okay, these are all the instruction I'm going to give this. Okay, now I'm going to hit this. So I chosen as a GPT 5.3 codex. Okay, so all I did is I just gave my requirement in the format of a prompt. Okay, I'm just going to hit. So here we're going to see what it will do for us. So it started processing the requirement. We'll see. Let's wait until the magic happens. So as we see, right, it is saying it says it found a Maven project. It started reading the POM XML reader properties. Actually, I didn't give anything. This is the only single prompt I gave. Now it's exploring individual items. And it's thinking multiple. Okay, it's checking all my existing repos, but it will come up with what I asked in the requirements. Let's wait. See, now it's asking you want to run the command. Do you want to run this command? Uh, So yes, I don't want to ask. Okay, I am giving yes. We can skip this part because it started thinking I have some other applications already in my machine, so it is cleaning the unnecessary things. So now core expense domain file are in place. So it started creating application properties, readme file. So it's seeing right as we see, it's creating expense API end to end. Let's see. Okay, readme end of file. Okay, it created readme. So this is a bash command. It's okay. It started testing by itself. The build got pass. So right now it came with the CRUD API post get put delete all the options. So now layer architecture controller service layer all the layers I asked for it's generated and the code has been updated. Now verification Maven test successfully. Okay, I think it's completed its work. Now do I wait? Okay, now this is done. Let me try to open this in IntelliJ. Let me give allow. Okay, I just via Codex I gave the prompt. It did its activity and it asking me to open via IntelliJ. I just click open. Now this application is already created and I got a readme file. What it does. Yeah. So here I need to do Maven clean install by manually doing myself. Let me see. The build is success. Now I want to run this. So if I run right. Okay, the application is running as expected. So expense track running in this particular port 8080. So it's running successfully. Now I want to test some API endpoints. Let me give ask for the curl. I have Postman give me curls to test my app. So I'm just giving the prompt. Now it giving the prompt of how to test it. First of all, I need to create an expense. So it is a post create expense. All I'm doing is I'm copying this particular command and put in the import into a Postman. Let me create a new. Okay, there is no collection available. I'm just creating import without saving. So the body I gave grocery. This is the amount. Okay, now I try to hit. It's created. 2 on created. Now it is created in the H2 database. Yeah. So now I am going to retrieve the details which I created. So let me get my available expenses. Probably I add one more. Yeah. Grocery, milk. Milk I will put 60 for an example. 60.00. So I'm adding created. Okay. So two items I created in my expense. Now I'm going to get all the expenses which I created just now. For that I'm going to import again without import. Now I am hitting. I got the items which I already added just before. So how long it take, guys? It's very less than 5 to 10 minutes, I believe. So to prove we saving lot of time by doing this Codex. Codex is one of the tool given by ChatGPT, OpenAI. Also, we have other tools from the other providers. But to start any working minimum viable product, now we don't need to wait for go to spring.io, give all the dependencies, give all the packages, all the things will be taken care by the codex. I only focus on my business logic. As a business product owner or as a business perspective, I just want this. I need an expense tracker. I want to do these activities. Boom. I just gave this, it's given data for me. I mean, the whole applications for me. Probably this will we can extend for all other complex APIs. It's a single application and we can extend it for multiple microservices. So what do you think, guys? You can also start exploring by yourself without see for to do this. Did I write any code? Do I need any knowledge for any programming language? No, right? I just want what I want, and it gave what I exactly want. So yeah, this is the demonstration of what I was developing and what I was getting as a output. Yeah, thanks for watching. If anything you wanted to say, probably you can comment so that I can explore that use cases as well. Thank you so much for watching my video, guys.